Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Alina and on this channel I am teaching you how to create cool vector illustrations and animate them in Adobe After Effects. In this video we will create this New Year, Happy New Year illustration in Adobe Illustrator. After that we will animate it in Adobe After Effects. So let's go! In this tutorial I will show you how to create this Happy New Year German illustration. I was inspired with the cuckoo clock in Wiesbaden. This is the biggest cuckoo clock and it's really vintage. I like it, and so I will use it as a reference, and I also picked up some cute color palettes. I will also animate this illustration in Adobe After Effects, and so after I finish it I will organize the layers as I need them for the animation. Okay, let's start. So set the opacity of the sketch to 50% and lock the layer. We also need a guideline in the middle of the illustration so we can reflect one half of the illustration to the another part. Let's start to illustrate, and using pen tool, shortcut is P, create the half of the roof. Position it right in the middle of the composition so we can easily reflect it after that. Now create the line underneath, make the stroke bolder and go to Effect, Distort and Transform and select Zigzag. Now adjust the parameters such as size and press OK. Adjust the position of the zigzag line, and then you can also adjust the form of the roof so it's one shape. Now copy this zigzag line and make it light yellow and adjust the stroke thickness. Move on and we will create wooden beams. So select the rectangle tool and make a rectangle with the length of the side of the roof and make it dark gray or black. Then create these lines inside of the wooden beam and make it light gray. Holding Alt, copy the lines and make it about 4. Select all the lines and distribute them horizontal. Now group all the shapes of the wooden beam and rotate it to the left so it suits the roof. I will create also one more wooden element beside of it using pen tool and decorate it also with the light gray strokes. For it, select the form and use Draw Inside mode, and using pencil, shortcut is N, create these strokes inside of the shape. Position this wooden element behind the roof, and now we will create the leaves. So select the dark green color and using pencil create this leaf form. Now we will draw inside the leaf also the strokes using inside mode, and with the pencil draw in light green these leaf strokes. With the same technique create one more leaf, but now a little bit smaller. As next we will create acorn using the pencil and dark brown color and light yellow. Group the shapes and copy and paste one more time the acorn. Select the rectangle tool and this red color to create the window, and using this dark brown color create the stroke for this window. Now we will also create this stroke wooden pattern for the roof, and so make the straight line and copy it 4 times. Select the roof shape and draw inside mode and copy these lines with Ctrl C, then cut them with delete and paste them inside the roof shape. Create a dark brown rectangle for the window. Now we will reflect the right side, so select all the shapes and press O. Set the mirror point and with pressing Alt, click on this point and press copy to reflect. After that, bring to front the leaves, the wooden beam and the window on the left side and make the opacity to 100%. Now I will make some little adjustments for the leaves on the left side to make them slightly different. I don't really like the reflection of the zigzag strokes from the right side, so I'll delete them and to copy this stroke one more time and adjust the position of it. At the end I will make some little adjustments of the lifts for both sides and for acorn, and the roof is nearly done. Now we will create the house itself on a new layer, and the same technique as with the roof, we are using a rectangle tool to create the main shape and then draw inside mode to create the wooden pattern with the strokes. Holding Alt, you can duplicate the shapes, in our case the strokes. Select all the strokes from the left part and copy them to the right part. Now we'll create this side balcony using the rectangle and the circle shape. So create the circle and duplicate it 3 times and then select all the shapes, adjust the size and use Shape Builder tool to make one shape, then copy it and paste it 4 times. Distribute the shapes horizontally and make them more close. And now we will cut the shapes at the bottom, make a rectangle and select the both shapes and use Path Finder -front to cut the bottom part of the balcony. With 2 rectangles, create also the upper part of the balcony and the black shape behind. Copy and paste the same balcony to the right corner of the house, and with the rectangle tool create the bottom of the house, make it black, and using the circle shape create a new shape for the bottom with the Path Finder -front and reflect the left side to the right. With the draw inside mode, create 2 yellow strokes inside the bottom shape of the house. So next we will decorate the house with the leaves, and with the pencil draw the leaves for the house as we did it for the roof. Next we will create a bird using a pink and red color and also pencil the tool. Now we'll create the other character, this cat, and it sits on the books. Create 2 books, one red and the other one is blue, and create after that a cat with coral color using pencil tool and pen tool. In Adobe After Effects we will animate its tail. Now we will create this clock in the middle, and it contains 2 circles, one yellow and the other one is black. Now we'll create this wooden wave element underneath the clock. So create two circles, one is bigger than the other, and with the scissors or with the knife cut the upper part of the circles, and then use the path finder minus front to create this half circle. Then select this created shape and go to Effect, Distort and Transform, and use Zigzag that we use for the roof, but now select Smooth and press OK. We will hide the edges of this wave shape with two rectangles and group this element and put it underneath the clock. Now make yellow brighter and we can start to illustrate the people for this house. I put some color references that I would like to use for my characters, but at the end it will be probably different colors, but for now it's only references. And so I'm using pencil and pen tool to create all the shapes for these characters. So with this technique I illustrated also another character. This man will ring on the bell, and so I'm using pen tool to create one side of the bell and then reflect it to the left, and with the shape builder I will create one form from these two sides and adjust it with the curvature tool. Now I'm creating the last character, this woman on the balcony, and I'm using pencil and pen tool as usual, but for the sleeves I will also use stroke because I will animate it in After Effects as a shape using the path property. So last but not least, we will also illustrate this deer on the top of the house, and with the same technique as we used for the bell, I'm creating only the right part and reflect this part to the left, and then with the shape builder tool I will make it to one shape and adjust with curvature tool. Now add a red stroke for this shape and change the color to the brown, and add a pattern with the draw inside mode for these shapes and strokes. So we're nearly done, and at the end we will create this deer and trace my sketch with a pencil and pen tool. At the end we will also create Happy New Year title, and we will use this old German font, and I'm not sure which one I prefer. I have two found, and I will also provide the name of these fonts in the description. And I'm also writing 22 for 2022 year right under the clock. Now I'm adjusting some elements at the end, some deco elements, and I will also try to add colorful background. So I like this lavender blue and also this pink. So I don't know, I think pink is more suitable for this illustration. And now this illustration is ready for animation in Adobe After Effects. I hope you like it and you learned something new today. Thank you for being with me, and if you want to support me, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye!